Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Black again, black again, black again. All black everything. We back. Come on in, tell a friend. Come on in, tell a friend. Like it, share, subscribe it, thumbs up like hitchhiking. Let's go. Back with the power now. New series still. We've been lied to and slash did you know? Because you probably didn't know what's going on in here. But we gonna make it known. We gonna make it be known. Back with the power now. Let's go. It continues. Freeing yourself from your mind. What exactly do you mean by watching the thinker? When someone goes to the doctor and says, I hear a voice in my head, he or she will most likely be sent to a psychiatrist. The fact is that in a very similar way, virtually everyone hears a voice or several voices in their head all the time. The involuntary thought processes that you don't realize you have the power to stop, continuous monologues or dialogues. So you got the power to cut it all off. You just got to learn how to use your brain. You know what I'm saying? Use the tool. Don't let the tool use you. That's part of the game. You have probably come across mad people in the street incessantly talking or muttering to themselves. Well, that's not much different from what you and all other normal people do, except that you don't do it out loud. The voice comments, speculates, judges, compares, complains, likes, dislikes, and so on. The voice isn't necessarily relevant to the situation you find yourself in at the time. It may be reviving the recent or distant past, or rehearsing or imagining possible future situations. Here, it often imagines things going wrong and negative outcomes. This is called worry. Sometimes this soundtrack is accompanied by visual images or mental movies. Even the voice is relevant to the situation at hand. It will interpret it, it will interpret it in terms of the past. This is because the voice belongs to your conditioned mind, which is the result of all your past history, as well as the collective cultural mindset you inherited. See, we gotta go ahead and rip all that off. Delete all that you learned when you was growing up or whatever, because it's all lies. You've been lied to. Now you gotta build your own foundation the way you choose. That's it. Let's see. This okay, because so you see the judge, so you see and judge the present through the eyes of the past and totally distorted view of it. It is not uncommon for the voice to be a person's own worst enemy. Many people live with a tormentor in their head that continuously attacks and punishes them and drains them of all vital energy. It is the cause of untold misery and unhappiness as well as disease. The good news is that you can free your mind yourself from your mind, excuse me. This is the only true liberation. You can take the first step right now. Start listening to the voice in your head as often as you can. Pay particular attention to any repetitive thought patterns. Those old gramophone records that have been playing in your head perhaps for many years. This is what is meant by watching the thinker, which is another way of saying listen to the voice in your head. Be there as the witnessing presence. Take baby steps. It's okay. Take the baby steps, but you'll get there. Try it out for yourself. When you listen to that voice, listen to it impartially. That is to say, do not judge. Do not judge or condemn what you hear. for doing so would mean that the same voice has come in again through the back door. You'll soon realize there is a voice, excuse me, there is the voice, and here I am listening to it, watching it. This I am realization, this sense of your own presence is not a thought. It arises from beyond the mind. So when you listen to a thought, you are aware not only of the thought, but also of yourself as the witness of the thought, which you are not your thoughts. Remember that. A new dimension of consciousness has come in, raising that level. As you listen to the thought, you feel a conscious presence, your deeper self, behind or underneath the thought, as it were. The thought then loses its power over you and quickly subsides because you are no longer energizing the mind through identification with it. This is the beginning of and the end of involuntary and compulsive thinking. Get the monkeys out your head, or you can get them out. You just learn how to, say, let them do what they do and get on with their business. Duck feathers, as I like to say, off the bat. When a thought subsides, you experience a discontinuity in the mental stream, a gap of no mind. At first, the gaps will be short, a few seconds perhaps, but gradually they will become longer. When these gaps occur, you feel a certain stillness and peace inside you. This is the beginning of your natural state of felt oneness with being, which is usually obscured by the mind. With practice, the sense of stillness and peace will deepen. In fact, there is no end to its depth. You will also feel a subtle emanation of joy arising from deep within, the joy of being. Yes, indeed. I like that. I like that where it's going. Dropping a lot of jewels in there. We're going to end right there, though. Learn how to be the watcher of your thoughts. Remember that you are not your thoughts, though. And you can control them. You in control. That is the power of the now. Mm. We back, all black, everything. We black, we black. Like it, share, subscribe, and thumbs up like a hitchhiking. Let's go. Big dreams, many streams. All black, everything.